Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning in to the live stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So yes, please do your own research before tuning in. All right, so yes, we will be going over today. Also, we will be going over a couple things. Yeah, so yeah, give me 1 second here. I gotta pull up. I'm gonna pull up like a lot of these charts here really quickly. So the Qs, obviously, we got IWM pulled up. We're gonna pull up Tesla. We got a lot of these trades I do want to look over and look at. So give me 1 moment. And honestly, let's start with the Qs first too. You want to start with the Qs? What's up, everyone? Good to see you all on this beautiful day. And yeah, let's go to like let's see. All right. Yo, Milo, thanks for beating me to it. Really appreciate it, bro. Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you all. All right, so I do want to go to this. So we're on this 24-hour time frame. Let's just say screw this, and let's go to this lower time frame. So maybe like a 4-hour, 2-hour, and then we'll break it down a little bit more. So give me 1 moment. All right, it looks like we got something already. Hold on. I want to look at some more downside too. Okay, we're gonna do the upside first, actually. So 1 second here. I'm gonna get rid of this. Yo, Dwayne, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a blessed one. Yo, for Wit, what's up? Good morning. All right. So yeah, I updated my profile picture to let people know that I'm a real person. All right. So what I see here, pretty much same thing here. I'm gonna back this up just a bit so you can see my actual screen. So I scrolled in, and I do see that we got a nice pocket here. So as you can see for yourself, we got a nice pocket there of empty space, and this is what I would like to the upside. So that's if we do end up getting a break to this upside here. Boom, we got a break above this 594. I personally want to see this empty space being filled up to this 599, 600 range. So that looks good to me. We got a nice little pocket there. And then hopefully we end up getting that nice little area of consolidation that we break through, going into the empty space. So we got that nice little move there. And then of course, there will be another pocket that I might end up going into. Yo, Dwayne, good to see you, bro. No worries, man. So yeah, looks like we might have a couple decent moves. So that's on the Qs. Let me look at the downside. All right, give me 1 second here. I do see something until here. It's 590. Hold on, give me 1 moment. Let me see where we're personally at for the downside. Yo, Batman, what's up? Robert, my God, good to see you, man. How you doing today, bro? All right, hold on. I'm sorry. We got to go down a little bit more. Ooh, okay. Hold on, let me see if this lines up really quickly. Before I do anything else, let me see if it lines up. Let me see if we got any other turbulence here. All right, so we do. Might just put this down just a bit more here. So there's a level under this wall, under this 589 level, that I can see that if we do end up dropping more. Yo, Crazy Cat Lady, what's up? My bad, I'm just figuring out this little chart here. So there's a small little empty space play to this downside that looks really good. So as you can see here, give me 1 moment. So the 1 hour looked really good. I might do the 30 minute. The 30 minute, I think it looks a lot better. So, this is what I got here. Yo, yes you are. Thanks for the gift. Really appreciate it. All right, so we got a pocket here. It's a nice top bottom wall right under us here. this 588, there is a nice little empty space move down to this 583, which I do like. So we got this clean gap up here. No consolidation. That's exactly what I would be targeting into if we can get it. So not a bad little move. We got a nice little empty space play there. That's if we do want to drop. So kind of like the moves from yesterday. So obviously meta, we did end up hitting this final target. So hopefully we stay down. So and that was just this morning here. So clean gap up. We end up dropping down. I want the empty space. Same thing like SPY yesterday. This was literally close to the end of the day. We finally got like a clean push out into this empty space and a little bit more. So after this, we will be going over SPY. So that's on the cues. I like that. I'm going to write that one down. All right, now, of course, everyone wants to see SPY, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yo, SPY Trader, what's up, TMK? Good morning, guys. All right, so today, I think we might get a little bit less chop, so that's what I'll be looking for. What I can see here, clean gap down there. So this is what I would be targeting into the upside if we do end up getting a nice break into empty space. So inside the Discord, each trade is the same. As you can see here, we got a nice little pocket above us. So above that 661, you can see we got body candle, body wick. We're having trouble getting above this level here. So I'm looking for the next resistance. And that would be up to this 665. So not a bad little play if it happens. So yeah, not a bad little move if we can get it. And then let me see here. I'm not saying this will happen, but that's if we do want to go up today. So I'll have pretty much both sides set. And then I'm just going to wait for that entry. So that's the upside. Let me look at this downside. Let's go to a lower time frame. So hold on. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Okay, so it looks like we're already in the empty space there. Let me take a look on this 30-minute. Let me see if there's a little bit more consolidation. Okay. Okay, I got it. Yeah, pretty much it, bro. Hold on. I'm just scrolling through making sure I'm at this right point here. Okay, yeah, we are. Dang, that is crazy, man. So, yeah, we got another pocket here. So, kind of looks like the same move from yesterday, right? Had a clean gap up. Hopefully this happens when market opens. So it looks like we just closed under this wall here. So it looks like we just had a close under this box. So I personally want to see like a retest at the 658 area before I end up trying this down to that 652. So that's what I like there. My imbalance probably be at this 655. That's if we do end up getting a drop today. So that's there. We got the empty space. So it literally looks like the play from yesterday. Wow, yeah, that looks crazy. So hopefully we get a retest, unless if it wants to go now, then I'll have to tweak these charts up. But yeah, you can see from yesterday, this was a swing, clear gap up, no consolidation, which we will go over meta too. As of right now, you can see on SPY, clean, beautiful gap up. We had an area of consolidation we had to break through, and we ended up breaking through as well. So looks pretty good. You can see what a couple other members did just yesterday. Boom, first 300% trade. So that was what, from 2 days ago. But yeah, that was that. We try to go for the empty space. We try to keep it as simple as possible. See, I like simple trades. I don't like to do anything else except for simple trades. So that's that. That's what I'll be looking for today. Literally same little moves, and that's it. Yo, SPY Trader, what's up? Dude, fire, man. Yeah, hopefully it plays out. Obviously, you know, there is some upside too, so I'll be ready for both. All right, so now let's go over Tesla, and then we'll go over IWM. Did you swing anything? I didn't have like anything like new. I'm just holding like the ones that I've already been holding. And yeah, that's for pretty much the downside. But and yes, you can see the Discord, what we do here. You can scroll through the comments and just see what we do. Link is in the bottom for the Discord. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. If you do join the VIP chat, we do have this crazy code that will be ending pretty soon. So see 35% off the weekly, monthly, and then that 40% off the yearly and lifetime. So see Put Bros 35 for that. You can see that in the free chat though. All right, now. All right, I think the Q's looks a little bit better today, man. All right, we're gonna get rid of that. All right, now IWM, let's take a look here. Man, it looks, okay, I will say, it looks like we're on a cliff right here, right? So, yes, we got this clean gap up. No consolidation. So clean as day, right? And under us, if we end up staying underneath this 244 level, man, there's a lot of empty space down to this 235. So that's what I like there. That looks absolutely wild. Yeah, it looks crazy. So that's if we could continue. I know some members are already in this one from yesterday. So obviously they were in these boxes here. So you can see on IWM where we pretty much were, where we had to break through. So that was that 244.93. So if we end up continuing down, I like down to that 240 and then that 235. So that looks crazy. And then yes, there's some upside. So I can go ahead. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this box and that box here and this alert. I don't know why I have that alert there. Okay, cool. So we'll scroll through. We'll scroll in so you can see exactly what I'm looking at. You're like, all right, dude, just scroll in. Let me see it. Yeah, that looks good. So upside, this is what I see here. So yes, there is a crazy pocket here and a nice pocket here. So if we end up, let's just say if we want to, for some reason, we want to go back into the box here. So we go back into this area of consolidation, right? We got empty space here. So up to that 246, 248. And then if we end up reversing today and going up, I might leave one up to that 252. So we'll see how things play out. Right now, I'm liking that downside. Really depends on how we want to continue to flush. Yo, Tony, what's up? Are you leaning bullish or bearish? I'll be honest, I do see a lot of empty space below us. I like the downside, but I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to follow the charts today, as I always do. So, you know, if we do want to drop down, I got a couple plays for that. If we want to, you know, go up, that's also fine too. But yeah, I like the downside today. And I know that explanation sounds stupid, like, oh, it's going to go up or down. Obviously, we could shop, but you can see here, like, with some of these plays, like even this SPY play here yesterday. So yeah, I was pretty much prepared for both. Clear gap down there. You can see there was a gap here, and I just pretty much waited. Obviously, we were chopping yesterday. You even seen that. But yeah, we ended up having that nice break. So that was that. So, I mean, if we ended up going up, if we broke above my consolidation, I would have took those calls. But you can see we wanted to drop, so that was pretty much that play there. All right, let's see here. Yo, Batman, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. We're using the POTTERBOX right now. Can the IWM full screen? Yeah, I got you. So that's the full screen here. So I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but yeah, we got empty space above us. Yo, Lon, what's up, bro? Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. If we dump, that'll be crazy. But yeah, we got this clean, beautiful gap up that if it does end up happening, we got a nice little pocket down to that 235. So it actually looks good. We'll see if we can get that nice break below. All right, hold on. Texting a couple mods. Yo, Glock, thanks for liking the live stream. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that looks crazy. What's today? Thursday. Man, this week went by so fast. All right, so yeah, that's on IWM. Now let's do Tesla. And if anyone has any requests, and obviously we'll do Meta too. So, yo, Levon, what's up? Am I bearish on SPY? I do like SPY to the downside. All right, as for Meta here, I know everyone knows about this one already. So this is the one that we have for a swing. And yes, I can go ahead and get rid of my alert since it didn't want to alert me. But anyways, yes, we had this clean gap up here. We ended up getting a break under our box, our wall, and then we targeted to the downside. So 622, we hit the 613. So my final was hit. As you can see, that 611 was hit as well. The only thing that I can see next, man, is we got a little bit of empty space down to that 607. So you can see how we pretty much called out that play. That was for Meta. You can see this was on Tuesday. So this is in the swing trading chat. We pretty much post all the setups, and then we end up getting in. If they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. And as you can see, we ended up hitting that. So hopefully we stay down. All right, all right. Any upside for Meta? I'll be honest, I could care less about it, or at least about the upside. But yeah, if you know, there's a small gap here. Obviously, you know, above that 621, could see up to that 627. Before that, though, looks like we got another box here, and then above that 615, could see up to that 618. So back up to that imbalance if we do end up rejecting there. So 615.74 is the level that I have. All right. Hold on, let me get rid of this 1 second here. All right, all right. Oh, dude, I didn't even pull up the other chat here. Give me 1 second here. Yo, Jay, what's up? Tesla, yep, I got you, bro. We're gonna do that right now, actually. Yo, what's up, everyone in the other chat? Just pulled you guys up, so. All right. Dang, brother. Oh my gosh. Dude, that looks so crazy, man. Man, that looks like absolutely wild. All right. Okay, so on Tesla here. And if I invite you, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to. So if you see anyone pop up on the screen, it's not me. All right. Dang, yeah, so we got a lot of empty space here. This is what I can see, which looks good. And what I mean by this, I got a clean gap up. Clean gap up, no consolidation. And then right under, let's see here. We got empty space all the way down. Or I don't see any resistance until that 354. So that looks good to me. Dang, that is wild. Let's see how I want to create this box here. Okay. All right. This is not going to be really a box. This is going to be more of a range. So before you say anything, before you roast me, I understand this is just a range. This is not a Potter box. This is not a Potter box at all. This is just a range play. But under that level, we end up getting a continuation. I do see down to that 354. So that looks good to me. That's what I would like. So yeah, that's on the 24-hour time frame. Yo, Ariel, what's up? So yeah, this is trading views. So trading views, how I go over all my analysis before getting to a play. So that's the downside. Obviously, we break under. I can see even down to that 384. That could be like a first target, depending on where we go. Let me see here. And then, yeah, we got another box here. So we get on that 383, then yeah, we got those targets just straight up. No consolidation, empty space there. So, man, today might be a crazy day, or in the next couple of days, it doesn't look terrible. All right, so yeah, that's there. Yo, Richie, what's up, bro? So I would like a 24-hour close under, but if the move wants to happen today, then I might try some a position on it, but we'll see how things play out. Right at open. I want to see if we can get a move or if we end up rejecting back into the wall. So that's what I can see, which looks good. Circle, SPY. Yo, Sinky, good morning, bro. Yes, sir, I got you, man. And then I didn't go over the upside, did I? So I can't just be like, oh, yeah, we're going to keep on dropping. I can't do that. I got to look at both sides. So on this side here, hold on, let me look at this 30-minute too. Oh, that's the 20-minute. Don't want the 20-minute, that's for sure. All right, so this is what I like here. Let me make sure it lines up on the 1 hour, or I'm just gonna do the 1 hour. All right, so 30-minute chart looks good. We do got empty space above us too, so I do see. Let's go ahead and for this. So above that 393, there's empty space up to this 397. So I would like to see if we can get above. So if we end up reversing today, that's fine. I got a nice little move to the upside. See a nice little floor. But yeah, got that clean little gap down. Want to see if we can get above. Yo, Griff, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you all tuning in. We have news going on into this rest of the week. So what? Today is Thursday. I'm taking a look right now, so give me one moment. All right, so I mean, we have like a press conference right at 9:45. It's a red folder. Nothing too crazy after that. And then tomorrow we don't have anything crazy. So that's good. That's a good sign. Hopefully we get a lot less chop, so that'll be great. Yo, Sync this channel live stream, appreciate it. What's the put call you think? For which one? Let me know. And yeah, I can look at SPY. Yo, John, what's up, dude? If you have, okay, so yes, we do have those codes. Pretty much the biggest codes we ever dropped. So you can see, yes, 35% off the weekly and the monthly plans. And then for the yearly and lifetime, yes, that's 40% off. Code is lifetime. If you do end up getting that, just go ahead and DM Milo. So either do like a 30-minute class or give you some parts of the course. So just let me know. Just DM Milo. No worries at all. Obviously, you can watch my free live. You don't have to do any of that if you don't want to. But yeah, just DM Milo. If you do get that yearly lifetime. And we'll give you a little bit of an add-on for more education. All right, let me see here. Dang. Oh my goodness. Dude, that is crazy. We are just dumping. All right, hold on. Meta. Perfect. Target hit, baby. I'm ready, man. Today's going to be a day, bro. All right, so Meta hit that target. Manage that. All right, I like the Qs so far. I like IWM. And yeah, I like Tesla. I like all three. I'm not even going to just lie to you. But anyways, yeah, let's keep on going. What else am I missing? And yeah, just remember, do your own research before doing anything. If I did end up missing your request, drop those in the comments and I got you. Yo, Happy, yo, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. So I think we got to go back over SPY. Let's go over NVDA. NVDA. What else am I missing here? AMZM, yo, Cruel, what's up, man? AMZN, all right. SMCI, can it pump? Well, let's take a look at it. And yeah, I'm not telling anyone to do anything. So yes, please do your own research before doing anything, of course. As for SPY, this is what I had here. I think so. On the Qs, I like it better, only because We do got, so yes, we do got downside, but that is under that 588. So this hasn't been touched yet. This is something that, you know, I wouldn't mind taking if we do end up dropping more. So that's under that 588 down to this 583. That's if we get there. Obviously, right now I'm just charting things up. So obviously no entries. And then, hold on. I'll go over SPY Rider for this one. All right, hold on. Where are we at? All right, here we go. And then, yeah, we got some crazy upside. So if this wants to be like a reversal, like we don't want to, you know, get the downside more, then yeah, there's a nice move above that 594 up to this 599. So there's that empty space, which I wouldn't mind taking if we get it. So that's what I could see. But as for SPY here, let me take a look. So yeah, same thing. You know, it's going to be pretty similar to the Qs. Clean little gap down here, no consolidation. And then above that 661, if we break above there, we have empty space up to that 665. So empty spaces there, looks really good. And then downside, I'm going to be honest with you, we already are into the empty space here. So that's if we continue to drop. So we've already broke under this box here. We end up dropping, you can see, down to that 655 and then that 652. In order for me to actually try this one, I'm going to be completely honest. I kind of want to see a retest. So like a nice retest at this 658. Or if we hold nicely, then I'll try like a small little lotto. But I'll definitely have to like cut it if it doesn't want to work. But yeah, right now, not going to do anything. There's nothing I can do except for wait. All right. All right, so yeah, let's keep on going. We got to do Amazon. We got to do Nvidia. We got to do a lot of these trades. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Yo, I love my Wi-Fi. Thanks for liking the live stream. Appreciate it. All right, now we'll do Amazon first, Nvidia, and then SMCI. If anyone has any other requests, you can definitely drop those in the comments here. Let me see what else we got. 24-hour. And then PLTR. Yeah, I got you, bro. We'll do PLTR. So OWL and CRCL. All right, yeah, cool. I got you, man. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. So this is what I have here. So yeah, I mean, to the downside, there is some crazy downside. Like, I'm not even gonna just lie to you and be like, oh no, there's nothing there. That's under that 197. So that is pretty much. So this was my original box here, and then we break under that 197. You can easily see we got a beautiful gap here. Beautiful gap. Beautiful gap there. And then, yes, above us, we can definitely do like a little 1 hour chart, 1 2 hour. Let me see, 2 hour, 4 hour. So the only thing I could see here on Amazon, and yes, obviously, you know, there's a way bigger move on that higher time frame. Above that 213, we get above there. There's a nice pocket up to that 215 level. So not too bad there. Yo, Ariel, thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. Hope you're having a blessed one today. All right, cool. I hope you guys like my profile picture change. A lot of people was thinking I was like a robot or something. I don't know why. Can I do SPY? Yep, I got you, bro. So hold on, let's see. So that is on Amazon. That's what I like there. Obviously, you know, yes, we could have a nice box here. So little short-term move to the downside if we drop. So on that 206, can see down to that 204. So not telling anyone to get into any trades, to do anything. I'm only going over these charts, finding some empty space there. All right, cool. So I think we had to do what? So POTR. I actually got to pull up. I'm going to pull up like one more chart. So give me one moment here. So POTR, owl, and then we'll do what? CRCL. So one more chart, CRCL. We already got SPY pulled up too. All right. Dang, brother. Oh, man. All right, one second here. I'll send a couple messages in the chat. All right. Sorry, I know this camera's. All right, there we go. Hopefully you can see it a little bit better. All right, so the 1 hour looks like we already. Yeah, it looks like we already closed under. Okay, okay. I got it. Or not gonna say this will hit, but I do see some empty space under us. Looks like we already broke and closed under this box here, this wall. Personally, I might end up seeing if we can get down to that 176. So there is a nice pocket here, which looks good. All right, we got empty space there. What I would want to see is if we can retest. So you can see this level that I have circled. Kind of want to see if we can like tap it and reject it and then hit this empty space below us there. That's what I would like to see. And then, yes, above us, at 180, want to see if we can hit up to this 182. So another little pocket there if we can get that upside. So let's just say if we end up reversing, we go to the wall, we don't want to reject, we go into this box, so we find this floor here. Then, yes, we got a lot of empty space. To this upside. So it actually looks good. Not too bad there. I want to see if we can get there. Due to Trump war, man, I'll be honest, a lot of crazy things are happening in the world. But yeah, I'm only going to focus on the charts. I mean, if we end up dropping crazy, then that's perfectly fine with me. So we'll see how things play out. All right, SMCI, we got to do POTR, we got to do owl, CRCL. So those will be in check for me to look at. All right, yeah, I'll be honest with you. This is what I have here, and we did not get a move out of this yet. So this is something I will not be taking a trade on for a while until I can see some sort of decent movement. As of right now, yes, we're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, not doing anything. What I would want to happen, so what I would like is a break outside of that 35.14 to hit that 49.67. So I already have this set up. I have my box. I have everything ready. A lot of people are going to ask me, yo, dude, when you're going to get in? As soon as we get out of shop. Obviously, it could be a floor here, but yeah, that's it. So like on SPY, we made a little bit more structure. We had the downside a little bit, and then we made another little box. We had to wait for this one. As you can see, we got that nice little break below. So that was just it, and hopefully we end up getting that move there. All right, so let's do owl POTR. I don't know. I gotta go to a higher time frame, like a weekly. All right, I'm looking at this candle wise. So it looks like we're at like a. So this is not going to be a POTTERBOX play. This is just more of like, okay, this is like a supply and demand zone right here. So we end up, and I don't really use supply and demand, but we're pretty much bouncing from this little level. So if we bounce there, I could see a bounce. Let me see. Maybe we can go to like a 2 hour. Let me see, let's see. Okay, there's a small pocket here. What I like, which, you know, isn't terrible. We do got a nice area consolidation here. So we're trying to get above that 1004. to reach this 1042. Obviously don't know the risk reward for that, so I probably won't take this one, but there is that nice play there. Nice little pocket, as I could say, of that empty space. So yeah, that's one out there. 24 hour, yes, there's this, but you know, we're just not there yet. So we do got a better move. 1302 up to that 1471. So that's something that I definitely could take, but we're just not there yet. So just gonna let it all play out. All right, cool, empty space, nice. All right, CRCL. Dude, actually, CRCL, I already see something that I like, all right? Dang, man. I like the weekly chart a lot better, bro. I can't lie to you. As you can see here. Oh, the screen is so, like... Sorry, I know the screen is a little bit, like, weird. All right, hold on. Oops, not meaning that. I don't know what I did. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, what I can see here, which looks good. And yes, we'll be going over these other ones. We'll be going back over SPY. So we're going to take a look at those. We got a nice pocket above us here, right? So what I would like to see is if we break above this 154, we got to move up to that 188. So that's on a weekly close. Looks like we're trying there. But yeah, that's what I would want to see on CRCL. So we got that clean little gap there, which I would like to happen. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out. So that is on CRCL. All right, cool. All right, cool. Let me see here. So SMCI, we did SPY. POTR, where are we at? Yeah, okay. Yo, Richie, I don't know if you're still watching, bro, but yeah, I got this on the 24-hour chart. What I can personally see here, and I've been waiting on this one. This hasn't been tampered with yet, so I'm pretty excited, right? Yo, Jaco, appreciate the for tuning into the live stream. I was looking at your profile picture. I was like, yo, he looks like someone I know. All right, anyways. My bad. Off topic. But anyways, clear gap up. No consolidation there. Under that 149. I kind of want to see like a nice candle close under this box here. And then target into this empty space down to that 137. So it doesn't look too bad. Hopefully we do end up getting that little play. So I'll be watching that. Yeah, Richie, like, okay, if I'm gonna write it down, but if the move happens or if I'm on live, bro, just spam me, bro. If you're in the live stream, you have 100% control to just spam me, like, yo, look at it, bro. I'm gonna write it down though. PLTR. All right, nice. Hims, yep, I got you, bro. We can definitely take a look at Hims. CCJ, we got ONDS for Crazy Cat Lady. Alright, so hold on, let me see where the cues are. Oops, that's not cues. Alright, yeah, we still got a chance. We still got a chance here. Yeah, hold on. Maybe you know what? Maybe I should keep an alert. Sometimes my alerts, like, I gotta like set them a little bit higher because sometimes it like it'll have like a little bit of a delay sometimes. Not every time, but sometimes it's weird. So I gotta like place them a little bit higher than I actually would want to. All right, so let me take a look here. I'm gonna pull up all these other charts that we do have to go over. So, yo, lead speakers, what's up, man? IREN. We did CRCL. We gotta do HIMS. All right, nice. Wanna knock that one out too. HOOD. CCJ. My bad. I'm just looking in the comments to see which ones we haven't done yet. Oh man, if we end up, oh brother, that looks crazy, bro. Today looks wild. Oh man. And dude, hold on. I gotta look at Apple. Let's see what Apple's talking about. All right, yeah, we got a lot to go over. Let's do hymns really quickly first. Oh shoot, dude. Yeah, whoever said something about this one, get a goat, bro. Hymns. I'm writing this one down. So yeah, we got a lot of empty space here. Oh yeah. Said that. Yeah, I feel like we've been chopping. Obviously, like we still were able to get some decent moves, but yeah, a lot of it has been chopped. I mean, if we drop, you can see my name, Put Bro. So I'll be taking some puts if we do want to get a drop, but we'll see how things want to play out. So see, we got that clean, beautiful gap up, no consolidation, and then yeah, I want to see if we can get on that 21.45. So basically breaking through consolidation, and as you can see, like literally a perfect example where in the box right now. So hopefully, and that floor entry could have been at 23.49. We break under. Want to see the empty space. So kind of like these other trades. So clear gap up, we break outside the box. We have the empty space. Obviously, we just hit that final. Same thing like SPY. Clean gap up here. Hopefully, we do end up getting a break outside of consolidation, and then having the empty space push. So that's what I'll be looking at. So that is on hymns. All right, nice. Have I went over a firm? I do not think so. But yeah, we can go over that too as well. Give me 1 second, everyone. I will be right back. I'm about to grab me some more water. I'm literally out, so you can see I'm not lying. That's a lot. But give me one moment. If you have any other requests, drop those in the comments. If you don't, no worries. We're gonna go over a lot of these anyway. If you want to join the Discord, honestly, join the free chat if you'd like. Free chat is there. VIP chat is there too. You can see those codes. But yeah, I'll still be on live, so no worries about that. But yeah, give me 1 second. Please do your own research before doing anything. Sorry for the dentist music or whatever it is. This elevator stuff. Yo, what's up, everyone? I'm back. All right, so my bad. I'm here. What time is it? Dang, this live went by so fast yet again. That is crazy, man. All right, so yeah, let's keep on going. Let's see here. What else am I missing here? IREN. Okay, so IREN, this is what I have here. I like it. I'm not going to change my chart up. What I want to see is above that 45.99. There is that empty space up to this 55.05. So that's what I do like there. Hopefully we do end up getting this nice break into that empty space. But yeah, right now we're just in this pocket, in this wall. So hopefully we get that break outside of it. Obviously we got to move under that 40.37 down to that 38.96 as well. So that's what I can see. Hold on, let me change that song before it gets freaky in here. All right. Let's see. HOD. Yo, Sinky, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one today. Dang, man. All right, so I've already established this. We already went over this one 1,000 times. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I had to realize this wasn't a POTTERBOX. This is more of like a range. So the only thing that I like here is above that 86.66, we got a nice pocket up to that 104. So I got my alert set. I'm ready for this one, man. Right now it's not showing any of that, so I'm just gonna have to wait on this. Obviously, let me take a look. Let me give me a moment here. Let me see here. I'm gonna get rid of that. So yeah, we got another little pocket here. So empty space. I personally want to see if we can get a break under this box. So under that wall, that 70.20, there is a nice pocket down to that 66.14. So actually looks good. Want to see if we can get down to there. So that is on HOD. Bit of a meltdown going on. Is it there? Hold on, let me see where SPY is. Let's see. Yeah, I'm really oh my gosh, bro. Yo, that is crazy. Hold on, let me look at my metas too. Oh my gosh, bro. This is wild, man. Hold on, I gotta send a couple charts. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Well, today's gonna be a day. If we can stay down, it'll be a day. All right, hold on. I gotta send this in the Discords. Give me a second here. All right, dang, bro. Yeah, hold on. It looks like I gotta rechart these. Or at least look for the next leg downs. Oh, shoot, man. All right, so I like the Qs because the Qs hasn't tampered with this box yet, which I do like. If it'll load, please load. All right, so you can see that. Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, that looks wild. So above this, so we got this clean, beautiful gap up here. I want to see under this 588 down to this 583. So that's what I would want to see. Oh, brother. So this literally, I'm not going to say this will happen. So please do your research. But if, so you can see here, like yesterday, clean gap up. You can see which level we had to break through. We end up getting that break under. Empty space here and then next leg down there. So that's what I would like to see. Obviously you can see meta, empty space, that was a swing. We ended up swinging that. Obviously we're going down a lot more. So man, if that happens, looks good. Let me actually look for another leg down. So let me look at after this. Let me see, where are we at? I just got to look at my levels really quickly. So I apologize if I'm taking forever. I know I do. I might have to go to like a 1 hour chart. Give me a second here. 1 second, and then after this, we'll go over a firm. Hold on. So that looks good. See down to that 583. Man, that's going to be crazy if that goes. Let's see. Okay. 580. This is 578. Hold on. All right, I see another little leg down. That's if we do end up continuing. We got another empty space move. So this one though would probably be more of a range. But if we end up breaking under this 577, there's a nice move down to this 576. So you can see clean, beautiful gap up of that empty space there, which looks really good. Oh man. So 577, 576. That's if we do get that next leg down. Hold on, let me see where we at. Because under this 580, there is another move that I can see. So those are just like legs down. Hold on, where are we at? There we go. Yo, Landon, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Yeah, that looks crazy. So hopefully, okay, we might end up bouncing here. So if we don't get under this level here, we might end up bouncing, but I hope we don't. I hope we just straight up, I mean, I feel like we could end up bouncing, and then if we want to drop, I like that drop there. All right, cool. So yeah, that's on the cues. Right now, I'm gonna leave this one up. Man, that looks freaking crazy, bro. All right, now a firm. Where are we at? A firm here. All right, yeah, let's do it. I think that 24-hour chart actually looks really good. I do see the weekly as well. So weekly, 24-hour, the 4-hour. Let's see here. Okay, so on that 24-hour, it looks like we're already into the empty space. But I will say, clean, beautiful move here. So nice top, bottom wall. We break under this box, 139. I want to see down to this 35 area. Obviously, it could be a trim at that 3690, which doesn't look too bad. So lots of empty space there. Looks good. So that's just like for a fresh move, of course. As we're already into empty space on this 24-hour down to that 41.98. So that's just what I can see there, which that doesn't look too bad. Yo, Chance, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. I got you with coin. How you join the VIP Discord? So yeah, the link is in the bio for the Discord. Free chat is there. VIP chat is there as well. Yeah, everything's in the bio though. And yes, we do have those codes. You'll be able to see those inside the free chat. So weekly lifetime code is PUTBROS35, all caps, and then yearly lifetime is lifetime 2 exclamation marks. So that's there. All right, so that's a firm. Obviously, yes, there's upside, so there's a gap here, but we're just not ready yet. So when that happens, we'll make that box. So that's what I can see. That is on a firm. So obviously meta. Dang, man, we're getting a crazy drop. Yo, Steve, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Linda, what's up? What's up? All right, so we did a firm. Tesla. Yeah, let's do Tesla. Let me see where we're sitting at. All right, I got to send. What time is it? Okay, I got to send a couple messages inside the chat. So give me one moment here as I send a couple of these. Dang, brother. Dang, brother. All right. Hold on. All right, yeah, we're on, baby. Yo, hey, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it, bro. All right, so Tesla. Okay, I did this one on an actual freaking 24-hour chart. So if we can get like a strong candle close, obviously, hold on. We do have earnings on this one, what, next month here? So we might not get this full move. We you know, this could end up reversing, but yeah, I do see the empty space there. On that lower time frame. Let me see here. What else do we got? So I did this one on a 1 hour, 2 hour chart, and you know, it looks good. We got a nice pocket under us. So let's just say if we do end up dropping here, hold on, let me see my levels. So this is like for like a intraday, if it does want to happen, right? So yeah, there is this empty space here, which doesn't look too bad. I'm just gonna delete this circle. This is that empty space that I can see. So entry, exit, middle of the move. We got exactly what we want, which is on Tessie. So 383 down to that 371. That's if we want to drop. I'm not gonna say we will, you know, get a crazy drop or anything. We could end up reversing, but yeah, I do like that downside. Obviously, hold on. We'll look to the upside too, so I can't just look at the downside and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna drop. But I mean, if we do go to the upside, obviously we would have to make our way back up, but above that 393, there's a nice pocket to that 397. So it looks good. Not too bad there. Yo, Luis, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I remember you, bro. Yo, Pava, what's up, dude? That nice, so. Hold on, I gotta. If this will turn on, that'd be great. Let's turn this back on. Shoot, hold on. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Good to see you guys and gals once again. Yo, Samir, my guy, good to see you, bro. Yeah, I got you, man. Let's see here. Dang, what in the world, dude? Today's going by so fast. I don't understand. All right, we're bouncing here. We got a crazy bounce on that. All right. So, hold on, IWM. So yeah, we are into the empty space on IWM. I would love like a 24-hour close. So if we could stay under this wall. We got the nice pocket there, which looks good. As you can see. So, would want to sort of retest and then hit the downside. But then, yeah, if we do end up going back up, so if we end up going up to this, if we reject into the empty space here, I want to say about that 246 up to that 248. Maybe like a speculative if we gap back into this 244, but we'll see how things play out. You can see we got that nice little gap here, and then right above us, that next leg up. So right now, I'm just going to see how things play out, and looks good. All right, there's that. CCJ. Bro, dude, you got to charge your phone, man. All good, bro. Yeah, we got... All right, so before you say anything, before you roast me, I understand. This right here, yet again, this is not a Potter box. This is more of a range. So this is a range. This is not a box. There is empty space under us. So this is what I like there. You know what? I'll write it down. All right, I'll write it down. Okay, actually not a bad move. Okay, I'll check on this a little bit later. If it leaves me today, you know, it's fine. But I want to stay under that 104 basically, and then dropping down to this 93.63. So that's what I want to see, which looks good. So not too bad there. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I do have a lot of typing to do. So yes, I will be inside of the Discord. QQQ. Yeah, I got you, man. Hold on, let me see. So yeah, I want to see under that 588. And then if we can get there, so we haven't got there yet, but we did that on 30-minute. I want to see down to that 583 since we have empty space. And then, dude, if we say screw the downside and we reverse the upside, 594. I want to see up to that 599. So, looks good. Not too bad there. But yes, guys and gals, I'll be in the Discord now. I'll be back on live in about an hour, probably with the face stream. If you do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. Join the free chat, the VIP chat. VIP chat, we have those codes, so if you do join that, you can use one of those. But if you don't, no worries. I'll be back on live for free in about an hour or so. So yes, you can either join the free chat or my free live stream. All good. See you in the Discord. Have a blessed one, everyone. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.